Hey, this is Dudes with Wrenches. We didn't have a lot of content this weekend, but I was brought over this Trailblazer here, and it's going to need some fixing. We'll bring you along. Alrighty, this Trailblazer was making some of the banging noises in the back, and when we took the wheels off there, that upper control arm, she's a broke. We jacked it up and kind of straightened her out some. We can't get the parts today, but this vehicle has to be driven. It's been making these noises for a little while, so it's not good. This one, more broken. I'm gonna back those together. A little welder action, and that's better than nothing. And when we get the new ones, we're gonna fix it for good. But beggars can't be choosers. So I got the welding rig out here, and we're gonna make it happen. Now what you're seeing there is that there's broken, but it's wedged in there good. I got it at the right angle to look the perpendiculars. So we're gonna zizzer in, and we gotta clean it up first. We'll get that done real quick. Got this brake jobber out of the way. This is not a permanent fix. This is just gonna get it back home so we can order the parts. Okay, don't mind the welder humming away back there. All right, attempt number 15. Ooh, the shinies. I'm going for one of them high build joints. I'll take you in for a sneak peek. She ain't the prettiest weld, but it's pretty ugly rusty pop cam metal under here. But we got really good penetration, built it up a little bit. I just wanted to add a little extra material, you know, so it can break on each side of that weld. But we're gonna do a little jacking up on it and see what that arm does. Jack up that rear end. We're going to make sure that eyelet actually moves because it was in there.
Okay, we're off jack stands.
Okay, let her down then. Hey. Metally bits attached to other metally bits. That's a novel idea. It's not a solid tube, so there's no reason to weld on the inside, so we got lucky there. Alright, bring it back up real quick just so we can kind of watch it pivot. I don't think that eyelet has moved in the frame for a while. Oh yeah, she sounds a little dry. Don't see any major bending or torquing. Okay, let it down. Alright, we're going to call that good and move on to the other side. As you can see, I did an emergency brake eliminator kit. It was heavily damaged and in the way. So, kind of discovered what transpired here that caused this to happen. I don't know if you can see in there real well, but there was so much gravel and packed in dirt, it caused this eyelet to seize, caused it to bend and shatter, and then come undone. So what we got to do now is we got to get all that crusty dirt out of there and get that eyelet moving again so we can line it up with this bar so we can weld her back together. Here again, not permanent. Do not permanently weld your control arms, even though they might be stronger. We're not saying that. Okay, it's officially getting dark and very hard to film, so bear with us. Pry bar. So we got this moving finally. You can hear her. She's not happy about moving. But we did get enough of the rocks out of there. We're going to still keep working away at that. Where we can get these to where we know when we weld that back together, it'll actually move. And I've been shooting some air in there. I'll shoot some compressed air in there. So, if you own a Trailblazer and live on a gravel road, check your eyelets, because they fill up with rocks and dirt, seize up your upper control arm, and then break it off. Okay, we'll bring it back around when we get something done. Okay, we've done a lot of cleaning, putting some penetrating oil in there. This is gonna go something like this. It has a horrific gap. I'm gonna try to jump that with the welder. It probably won't work, but it'll be something. But it all moves again, and that's what we're going for. It probably won't break. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, stuff. Alrighty. It's kind of melted my hammer a little bit, but them's the breaks when you're cobbling stuff together. So now it's saucing off some of that rubber. But I jumped the gap. She's just straightish. Definitely perpendicular. That's the right term. We're going with it. Alright, I'm going to keep zizzing her in and wrapping her around. Hopefully we'll be done here. Alright. It's all kinds of ugly. And I had to bridge the top with a piece of, Una thready. It's threaded now. It's fine. We're grinding nothing. It looks beautiful. It's definitely stronger. It's attached. That's what makes sense. Attached. We're gonna go with it's attached. Way to go, us. And it's dark and it's been a long day, so we're gonna put all that back together after we do some testing on it. So let's try jacking it up. Do some jacking. It's pretty straight. Watching it go up and down. We're gonna go with Strongs. Strongs. Oh yeah. All the Strongs. Not bending or nothing. Alright, I think we're off the jack stands. Let it back down. Didn't bend or break off or nothing. So alright, we're good to go. Moving on. Alright, she's back down on the ground. She's going to make a lot less banging noises when she moves around. And hopefully it stays fixed for a week until the parts show up. And let's review what we learned. Gravel roads, bad. Definitely wash your vehicle occasionally. It will bind up your upper control arms in the rear on your Trailblazer and break them off. So spray some water in there or something. Not a permanent fix. Maybe. Is this a permanent fix?
Negative.
Negative. He's going with negative. Ordered the parts already. Definitely going to bolt them on. It's going to be a good time. So, we're going to end with, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and you have a good one.